WHB. We're live in Lake Tahoe at the American Century Championship. If you want to see it, we're streaming it at 810WHB.com. On WHB TV, you can see our next guest, Billy Joe Tolliver, and right behind him is Sir Charles Barkley hitting golf balls. I don't know about the visual of that. You sitting here doing an interview with Sir Charles whacking balls behind your head. Are you safe here, Billy Joe? How are you?
Yeah, I'm safe. I don't know about you. He'll hit you. He won't do anything to me.
You ain't ever said.
What's up, Rod? You looking good. Put some sunscreen on those legs. I've seen better legs hanging out of a nest. Rod, I wasn't sick till now.
Somebody asked me if these were my legs.
There he goes.
Riding a chicken.
What'd you say?
He said they asked me if these were really my legs or was I riding a chicken.
Riding a chicken. You may be riding a chicken. Hey, you know we're doing a live show here, Roger.
I know, have fun. I'm trying to help the ratings.
Exactly right.
Roger Maltby, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen. All right, Billy Joe Tolliver's here. So close last year. You come to win, don't you? You like to win this thing.
Yeah, it's always good, but last year I got on this thing called the Fireball whiskey, and it's really good. It's tasty, and me and Denny Hamlin and Dave Archer, 6 bottles of it later, we didn't do very good the next day. So I'm trying to lay off the Fireball this year and see how it goes.
Which day was that? Was that Saturday you had the bad run?
It was Friday night when
So
we twisted off, so Saturday wasn't a good day.
What did you have? You had like a single-digit number of points that round, right? Is that what
No, I got 15. I mean,
did,
I'm still not a hack. I mean,
I
it's
thought
not
you had a
like-
really bad day. I thought you had like
It
9
is a
one
bad day. 15's not good, but you know, I had to rally up on Sunday.
You did.
rallied.
You got there. You were within distance of it. You could see it, right?
It was done though. I was finished
You just
after Saturday.
Started too far behind, huh?
It was a lapse in judgment. It was Denny Hamlin's fault. He got loud and said that he could drink with me and Archer. So we proceeded to teach him a lesson.
He could not hang, could he?
No, he couldn't hang.
He's a warrior. We had him. You talked to him yesterday. He missed 4 races earlier this year. Busted up back. He's out here playing golf. That's pretty good.
Yeah, he's on the list. I rode over with him today. We've talked a couple of times. You know, when he had his wreck, I sent him a text, make sure he's all right. I got nothing back from him.
Really?
But he didn't mind.
Big time.
He didn't mind handing out my phone number to Michael Waltrip and all these other people. And I'm like, Denny, man, why are you passing my phone number out? You know I'm kind of a big deal.
Billy Joe Tolliver, our guest, and he is always in the running here at the American Century Championship. Have you ever added up your prize money for this bit? Do you know how much you've made here?
No, I know how much I've blown, how much I've wasted. I mean, I've thrown this tournament away at least 3 times more than I've won it. I wouldn't call it throwing it away. I mean, we had a good time doing it.
Right. And you're the guy here, everybody loves you because you're kind of the spirit of this thing. And you
they're only
play
human.
very
You can't
competitively, and you've won it. But you would never come here and not just be yourself and have fun. That's just a big part of it.
No, I mean, I'm not, you know, some of these guys, you see them after the round out here practicing and hitting ball, working on their putt and stuff. Yeah, the hay's in the barn when you get here. You know, there's still, the work happens after. The golf is the easy part of it.
Yeah.
The work happens afterwards. You know, it's hard work to be on all the time.
Right.
You know, I got a lot of stuff to do. I got a lot of people that see me. You know?
Now, do you know Larry the Cable Guy? Have you seen him this year?
I haven't seen Larry the Cable Guy yet.
Yeah, he was at the dinner last night, like dressed as Larry the Cable Guy. I guess if he's in public, he kind of has
What
to
do you
be
mean,
that guy,
dressed
right?
as?
Yeah, okay.
Hey, that's all that guy's got. I'm not kidding you.
Nebraska camo hats and nothing else. Right?
If they had a wedding out here and they invited him to it, that's what he'd have on. He has no more clothes.
It seems to me like you guys would get along pretty well.
I mean, you know, you can't. I don't know if you can say this. I don't know what can you say on.
Well, you can say whatever you
radio?
want.
I'm not.
They got a control back
I'm not
there.
sure what you can say on radio.
You can say whatever you want to say. They'll take care of it back there if it's not appropriate.
Can you say that on
Sure,
radio?
yeah, absolutely.
All right, but with Larry, you know, you can't put a cherry on a turd. All right, it's still a turd. I mean, you know, so and he can put a suit on, but he can't pull it off. You know, you're like, what's Larry doing? I mean, somebody die? I mean, what's the program here? I mean, the boy, he's one step below me on the class level, you know, and that's getting pretty bad.
Oh, you're still in Shreveport, right? Is that where you're
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I moved to Shreveport because I always had a dream to be the smartest man in the state. You know, in Texas, I was probably about 5th or something. It always bothered me. So I had Arkansas, Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi to choose from. And, hey, Louisiana was closest to home. I'm 15 minutes from the state line. And as soon as I cross that state line into Louisiana, IQ of the whole state goes up 75 points.
It's the smartest man in Louisiana. It's Billy Joe
I'm a genius.
Tolliver. How often you get to Lubbock, man? You got some changes now, new coach.
I'm going to get there a lot more now that Cliff's there. Get out there and support one of our own. I was so happy to see that they went and got one of our own. Cliff's an outstanding football coach. He's going to do a good job for us. As y'all know, I mean, y'all are in it. So y'all have the same issues recruiting. When you're grabbing fourth best out of your own state, because you're battling Oklahoma and Texas and A&M and TCU's been pushing up. I mean, you're battling with that to get just your own state taken care of. And he's a really good recruiter. He's gone out and chased after some JUCO kids and to help now, and he'll build it. It'll be nice. He'll do a great job.
I think I mentioned this to you a couple of years ago, and I didn't say it on the air, and I wouldn't mention our conversation, but I'll say it now because I think it's appropriate.
So you will say it.
I will say it now. I think it's appropriate now, and I'd said it on my show. I never thought Tuberville was a really great fit at Texas Tech. And I don't know why. I thought he got maybe caught in between. Do I want to save what's really good about what's been going on here, what Leach had set up, and versus do I want to be a defensive coach? What it was. It didn't seem to me like he was the perfect fit. I think Cliff Kingsbury. I just heard you say one of our own. Man, this guy. I think this is going to be a really good fit.
At the time, with what went on with Mike Leach, every one of us hated to see him go. We all loved Leach, but it was a situation where you had to go get a name guy to weather the storm with the alumni and the boosters and all this stuff to get through that transition of Leach. And Tommy had been around. He had gone 13-0 at Auburn a couple of times. He was a good and great recruiter. But Tommy, he wants to be more of a AD and things like this now in his career. Was it the best move for us at the time? I tried to get him to hire me. I said, look, sign me to a 2-year deal. Let me come in there and weather this storm with Leach. And if we fail, go get somebody else. And if we do well, we'll talk extension and go from there.
Right.
Said, let me try to weather the storm here and with the alumni and stuff. And they said, that volunteer coaching at Captain Shreve probably in Louisiana probably doesn't qualify you. I said, I forgot more football than you know. Get me in there.
Right.
But, at the time, it doesn't matter who you get. I had some other guys in mind that I would like to have seen them gone after. But, this time I got the powers that be called me and asked my opinion on some of it. And I think we ended up settling on the right guy. But, they hired Tommy, and hey, you're either with us or you're against us. Yeah. So I got behind him and pushed.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's what you got to do because Leach was very, very popular, and it was a tough road for Kent Hance to raise money and do the things he needed to do. But it worked out, and now we've got Cliff in there, and I think that there's a level that he's got. He will get some rope to hang himself with because he's one of our own, and that's what we need right now because all the things that's gone down, with go down from the Bobby Knight to Gillespie to Leach to Tubbs, you can just keep going down the list, and you got 5 issues in a row that now we need some stability in there, like Spike brought us.
Yeah, absolutely.
When I was there, I played for 3 head coaches.
Really?
And then Spike comes in and establishes some stability there for 12, 15 years, whatever it was. And then when he shut it down, Leach came in for 10 or 12 years, and that stability was there. And I hope that Cliff's there for the next 15, 20 years, until he decides to shut it down.
I've told you, I'm rooting for you guys. I've got to know you and some of your friends and some of the boosters.
Yeah, at least 10 times. You'll root for 11 times. How many games we played? 12. We'll get you rooting for us for 11 times.
I think there's one in November or something.
Yeah, you probably won't root for us then.
It's there. I really, really, really like the group of people that I know from Tech. You guys are really good dudes, and it seems like you've all got it together and you want it real bad, and you're doing it the right way now. I'm pulling for you.
Well, and I can say that about your group. I mean, the Crowfoot Cup that we play, it's a great time, and we've got to know each other through the years, and just good group of guys on both sides.
That's good. Great to see you. Go win this thing, will you?
Hey, I plan on it. And hey, folks, if you're not listening to Sports Radio 810, then you're missing out on all the information. And Dorothy Mantooth is a saint.
Great to see you.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Keith.
Billy Joe. All right, Billy Joe Tolliver joining us here on the range at Edgewood Tahoe. He's in the American Century Championship this weekend. Past champion of this event, and he's always right there on the leaderboard on Sunday.